Hey, hi. All right, before I get started, because this happens every time, and I don't need that happening today. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were all in the right place. Hi, honeys. Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yes, you have. Man, today's the best. I'll tell y'all that, and I'll tell y'all all the deets in a minute. Today is the tap in. Today is the day that we get into our tap in bag, honey, and we discuss whatever is coming out of the bag. Right now, we are in our 80s and 90s bag right now, where we are discussing everything or anything. I'm not going to say everything, but a lot of our memories from the 80s and the 90s. It's fun to reflect back sometimes about some of the things that you grew up, you know, that you grew up on. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. But before I get into the nitty gritty and fill y'all into the other stuff that's going on, because I gotta fill y'all in. Um, I need to do this really quick. I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's grown and mature scent with a 4 hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. I can't even say the part that I want to say, which I would normally say at the end of AU Big Purr, but I'm not going to say it because we're too early in the show. Y'all! Oh my gosh, today is the tap in, and we got a final exam that we have to take later. So, yeah, but it's a few things that I need to say before we get into all of that good stuff. Join the conversation. You could drop a comment. You can call in. You can text. The number is four. If you're calling out of the country, is one. Put the one first. But the number is 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Just know that if you do call in, you will be live on air. You can also send a text message and I will read that live on air as well. Yeah, baby, this is what we're doing in 2024. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Um, if you would like to contact us for any reason at all, um, business perhaps, advertisement, sponsorship situations, um, you have some music or some art or a book that you're trying to promote, and you want the music played on our radio station, or you want us to talk about what you got going on, do that. Uh, if you just, ooh, my boo just entered the building. I'm excited because I get to talk to him about the things that's going on. Sorry. If you just want to say hi or you got some gab that you would like to send my way, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Uh-huh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't even get it out. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, we need every share, and we need every subscription. I prefer the likes though, because then that way I can shout you out and be like, hey, thanks for tuning in or whatever. And it lets them know that we are here, and in the words of my DJ, and we will be here forever. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us, baby. And then, last but not least, check out our website. www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Some changes going on over there, but what you need to know is that website is the gateway to all things ambitiously ENT. You need to know that is very important, very vital, because I'm about to talk about some things. Um, I'm talk about a few things. I am. I'm gonna leave that on the web on the page. The tap in, yes, Doc. We are here. We are here. We are ready. It is the tap in. Now, I gotta bring my boo in because I'm excited. He survived the hurricane situation that was going on, so I'm gonna bring him on because I want to talk to him. I was praying for him yesterday. Let me bring him in real quick. Doc, baby, you survived. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I survived. We survived. We survived the hurricane.
My prayers work. Don't you
Little,
tell me not to pray for you.
yes, it's just a little bit of power outage, a little bit of flooding. The rain's still kind of coming down. It's kind of north of the city right now, but everything is looking okay for the most part. I haven't had a chance really to catch up on the news to see if everybody else is okay, but hopefully
Right.
they are. Hopefully they are.
And considering you guys are a port city too,
Mm-hmm. And
that
when
keeps
everybody
me a
starts
little
pushing
bit.
in, that's where all the
Yeah,
flooding.
like I worry about though when hurricanes, I don't care if it's a port city, I am specifically worried about those type of cities, myself included. Well, I don't live in a city, thank God. I live further out, but I used to live in the city, and when a hurricane hit, that was just like, oh my gosh, is the city going to flood? Because that's a normal thing here too, flooding.
Yeah. If you have
When
a
you live in a port
port
city,
city,
that's something that you have to watch out for.
exactly. That happens all the
Oh my gosh. And don't let me talk about the tunnels, but that's a whole nother conversation. But that,
time. The tunnels.
oh yeah, Baltimore City has a lot of catacombs and tunnels.
Mm.
It's like they built the city and then they built on top of the city and they keep building on the
Building on
city.
top. Building
You
on
know,
top.
like it's like, I think New York is like that too.
Oh yeah, I heard in New York got subway tunnels that they don't even use no more that still exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
you know,
That
with
is crazy.
cities up north, I don't know if that's a thing or whatever, where they just like, okay, well, we're just gonna build on top of it. And then
Stack them
now
like
you gotta
Legos.
now you gotta worry about the things that's going on underneath and over top. It's crazy. Um, I'm excited. I'm
Okay,
excited.
it's tap in. It's good. Go down memory lane. Talk about old 80s and 90s stuff.
Well, I'm excited about that too, because that's always I noticed that this thing that we're doing right now is kind of fun to me. I like going back, like, oh, I remember that. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that in itself is already a thing. But the deeper end, this is August right now, right? And the
Beginning.
deeper we go in, the closer we're getting to this event.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been communicating with the artist. That's going the way I wanted to go. It's one
Awesome.
person whose photo I'm still waiting on, but DJ Rukazi made sure I got what I needed.
Awesome.
So
Salute
I'm
to
not
Rick.
he not the person I'm waiting on. Shout out to Rukazi. He's not the person I'm waiting on anymore. He gave me all the information I needed from him. Just waiting on one other person. But this person is always late anyway, so
Wait, do I know this person?
mm-hmm.
Okay. No said. No said.
Mm-hmm. But we just waiting on his stuff, and then I had to go through his management and all of that. So it was a whole thing. But whatever. We discussed that. I'm waiting on them. And then well, actually two people, because I need to find out about this other person whom I'm hoping is really gonna do the thing that I want him to do. Because it involves Bomb, that boy Bomb.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that that'll happen. But everything else is working out the way it's supposed to work out.
That's good. That's good.
I
You
mean,
started
we secured
well
the
in
venue,
advance.
but the venue is my house. But
You started well in advance. You got a plan. You're executing the plan.
I am. I started working on the flyer. Well, I started working on the flyer the other day, but I think I'm happy with what I have right now, except for I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting on those two people. But the flyer is looking
Good.
amazing.
Okay. Awesome.
So
Awesome.
things are coming together. And so I guess that's why I'm in such a good mood, because everything is going the way it's supposed to go, except for my prayers and I got love for this dude. Authentic John Doe won't be performing, but we will be doing a tribute to him. So I got to put that together. But everything else is working out. I also got invited to a meet and greet this weekend, so I could catch up with the person who's throwing the meet and greet. But the meet and greet is for Styles P.
Oh, Styles P of the Locks.
Yeah, well, this person that invited me to the meet and greet, I've worked with him for years with the artists that I've worked with. And he's been leveling up and leveling up, leveling up. So I talked to him last night. He's like, yo, why don't you come down? We got to catch up. And I'm like, I'm going to try because, I'm a mommy. But I don't know. I might be able to make it because my daughter does have a play date.
Okay. Everything is falling into place. All the pieces are going where they need to go to allow you to accomplish your goals.
It might work out. So I'm going to see how that goes. But besides all of that, everything is, I don't know. It's just smooth. And I'm like, should I be scared? Because, when stuff get the quiet before the storm.
Going good. We'll get worried sometimes. I understand.
Like, hold on. I'm just waiting for the bottom to drop out. But everything is everything. So I'm in a good mood today.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
I gotta Mama say Mama Sama Maku. So I'm in a
see how much of a good mood you're gonna be in if you're gonna get them Harleys out though.
Let's see how much of a good mood they gonna be in if they gonna kick my behind because I ain't get them out of prison. Listen, they don't play with me, and I already about to send my Harleys after some people.
Uh-oh. Get the Harleys out the street.
I only got one out of prison, but she do the job.
Okay, she do the job. The one is out. Wait, it was all 4 last time though.
No, the last one I only got 1 out. The time before that I got the 4, and then the time before that I got the 1 again. She stay out of jail.
She stay out of jail.
The other one
going back in.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a fun one. So let's reflect upon the dances that were popular within the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
Everybody, I don't know. I'm going to ask you this one because I asked everybody this and they're like, I don't remember this thing. Do you remember the Alf? It was probably called something else. But when that dance came out, I was living in North Carolina. I was still a little girl, but I could dance. I'm kind of a dance machine. But it was a dance and it was called the Alf. Well, that's what they called it down there. I don't know what they called it up here, but it was,
No. What is that?
It was a dance. You can't see my legs.
So they actually do the hands like this.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah,
but I don't know what they called it up north. But back when I was I used to do the dance. So when I was in North Carolina, because I moved to Baltimore when I was 8 going on 9. But I'm telling you, before then I was dancing, and then I got here and I was dancing, and I don't know what happened, and I became a teenager, and then I stopped dancing. But I think because our teenage years, that's when you had your Mob Deeps and your nobody dancing.
The music wasn't really as danceable as it was prior to, and especially like the 80s. Because I mean, think about it. You had Kid and Play, and they made music that you can dance to. It's house party music, and so that's probably why they get the name for it. But yeah, that routine of that's like a classic 80s hip hop dance move in itself.
Right.
You do like the little break, the little turn, and then everybody's in synchronized, and then they do the
right. The snake, the wop it out,
the rabbit, the running man,
right? The cabbage patch,
yeah. And then when people used to always try to do the Kid and Play trick with the jump through the leg.
Oh, when you jump over the leg.
Yeah,
that's now. I'm telling you, I was a dancing machine, but that's one dance move that I could never ever pull off. I used to be like, how did I do that? Now I'm about to tell people's business. I didn't mean to, but I'm about to. So just deal with it.
You know how to tap in and go.
I try not to, but this one is pretty hard because it's talking about dancing. So when I was younger, again, like I told y'all, I was a dancing machine. I knew all of the latest dance moves and all of that. I used to be in dance competitions and all of that stuff. I don't know what happened to my rhythm, but it happened. But I have little, cousins. Well, they grown women now, but when we were younger, it was me and my cousin. We always was putting together dance routines. But I remember one time my little cousin was doing a snake. She was doing a snake and she was doing a snake and she did it so hard one day she hit her head on the wall.
She just snaked into the wall. The wall.
Yeah, it was like wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh! Like it was like that, and we was all in it. Like our eyes was.
That means she was into the dance move. She was feeling the vibe. The vibe was lit, and she was on it. Didn't realize that
wasn't after she hit her head. She was crying after that, but but I remember
dance mode.
80s.
Dance mode.
Listen, the 80s and the 90s, the early 90s. Not I'll say up until about 90. I want to say about 94-ish. That's when people stopped really dancing too much. I want to say 93, but whatever. You didn't have as many people dancing as much.
Yeah. All right, like did y'all have like high school dances and stuff? I would say that was like right around the time that I noticed that at the high school dances, it really wasn't dancing as much anymore. I mean, every once in a while they played like a certain song that people knew a real dance to, like MC Hammer or Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance.
Right.
You made dance to that, but most of the music at the time was more just reciting lyrics and less of the actual dancing.
I will say this: by the time I got to high school, which was 94, just around about 94, we had one homecoming dance, and that was the last dance my school had, except for prom. Except for proms.
Which I did at the high school dance, if it was the only one they had.
At that dance, a certain person, I don't know if he's watching right now, but if he is, hi, he chimes in every now and again. He hit us with a like the last time. He chimes in every certain person was a little roughneck, a ruffian. And him and some other people from another neighborhood, one neighborhood got into it with our neighborhood, and it was a whole thing. And then, and the principal was like, "Y'all not having any more dances." So we didn't really dance at high school and at prom. You're trying to look cute. You're not really worried about dancing too much. You like socializing, like, hey, whatever. It wasn't about dancing. But that was the last dance that was homecoming. That was the last dance that we had at my high school.
Damn, so that's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't. I can tell you all of the years, my tenure in high school, we had one homecoming dance. That was the last homecoming dance that we had. And then the only dances that you had after that was prom.
I know, like down here, the way they avoided that is like all the high schools have their high school dances all at the same time. So it's less chance of somebody from this high school coming over to this high school because they having a dance and they don't have nothing else to do. So everybody's preoccupied. The most that would happen is you'll get invited to another high school, but then it's like everybody's kind of mixed and usually bad things.
Right. So. Now, these people that I'm speaking of, they all went to the same high school. They just were different neighborhoods.
Same high school, different. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so it was everybody. We went because I went to here, I don't know about down there, but here, the way it's set up, you go to vocational high schools. If you went to a vocational high school or like the college prep high schools, you were in the upper echelon. I went to a local, my zone high school, and it was called Southwestern. Go Sabres! Southwestern Senior High School.
Every time you say that.
Go Sabres! But it was called Southwestern Senior High School, and so it was different neighborhoods. Like you had my neighborhood, which was Emerson Village. You had another neighborhood, which was called Lexington Terrace. You had Yale Heights and Irvington. You had Westport. You had some people from what is called Cherry Hill. You had all of these people in one big behind building, which I always say resembles a prison.
Yes, yes.
And it was on top of a hill, and that hill was a graveyard.
Dang, that's wild. That's wild. Getting back just a little tad bit. In middle school, did y'all ever do the thing where the boys versus the girls in dancing? Like y'all would huddle together and make up a routine and come out to the middle of the dance floor, the gymnasium, and battle each other?
No, that was just in the hood. That never happened in my middle school. On the other
Yeah,
hand,
in middle school.
no, my middle school on the other hand, that was the prison,
Damn.
prison.
Pre-prison. Damn.
Yeah,
All
that was
right.
pre-prison. And my middle school was a nice size building, but it wasn't huge. You know what I'm saying? Like Baltimore, when people tell y'all that Baltimore is different, it is different. Even people from DC will tell you that Baltimore is its own thing. It's not.
I got people that I
It's
know from
not like
Baltimore,
everywhere
people I know
else.
from DC, and yes, they because I was always like, y'all were like right there. How is it so? The
Battled
words
about
y'all
ways.
use, the slang, all that.
Battled about ways we do not speak the same. Although we might have some of the same, a little bit of the same twang, we don't speak the same language. Baltimore is its own city state. I tell people that all the time. One is it's an independent city, so that in itself let you know everything you need to know. We do what we want over here. It's like no.
Also with dances, that you had the one person in the neighborhood that could do all the dances, and it's like was second nature to them. They just could see you dance and just, oh, that was you. You was the person. All right.
I used to be the one girl that would go against all of. I don't care who it was. If you want what? What you want to do? Oh, that was me.
You was probably the kid too when, like we talked about this before though, when the family's doing the get together, and then they want, hey, come teach your auntie.
Do that dance for your uncle. I got an uncle. Now he's not that much older than me. He's like maybe I want to say 5 years older than me. Whenever he saw me, go ahead, do your dance, girl. Like he used to pump me up. That's actually my daughter's godfather, by the way. But
awesome. So
he used to pump me up, like do the dance, and I'm like, but I don't wanna. Then the older people, the older, the senior aunties and uncles, like, yeah, do the dance. Now they got involved, and now I have to do the dance. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it was a thing. I used to love. My mom used to have to go to these conferences every year.
Ocean City.
In Ocean City, and I was Ocean City. You hear me? I was the champion. I was the queen of Ocean City. Wasn't nobody little dude try to challenge me. I looked at him like, you challenging me? Okay, we get ready to show you real quick. Yeah.
All right, here goes another dance question. Did you ever enter into a talent show to perform any dances?
No. We ain't have many talent shows either. Like, if the talent shows that we had, they were held outside of school. They weren't.
No, even that. Sometimes somebody will throw like a function or something. Yeah, and there'll be like a talent show and.
No, and then you gotta think. One is when I was in elementary and middle school, we weren't allowed to do those things like that because of our parents and the environment in which we grew up in.
Oh, okay.
By the time I got to high school, I told you one dance. So we had one dance. Whatever functions do you think that we had after that?
Nah, but I was also on the thing like maybe it was like a Boys and Girls Club or YMCA or something, or it's like one.
And our rec center was very small. No.
Oh, damn. All right. Cool.
No. But I'll say this though, but I didn't enter into those because by the time, like, I moved from a neighborhood called Pigtown. From Pigtown, I moved to Emerson Village, and then from Emerson Village, then I started moving further and further out, right? In Emerson Village, though, every year, during the summertime, they would have like a basketball tournament, and they would get like I guess you would call them celebrity, local celebrity people to come and like DJ and MC and stuff like that. And they would dance out there, but it wasn't like a competition. It was just everybody just having a good time.
See, when you say like that, when you say like that, made me think of that legendary basketball tournament in New York, the Rucker. And like I've never seen it, but I heard it in rap songs so much that I'm like, oh, the Rucker.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. It was kind of like the Rucker. But everybody came out, and yeah, it was a lot like the Rucker because I was getting ready to say everybody came out everybody, let me turn my volume up so I can hear you a little bit better. But everybody came out. Now, mind you, I'm a teenager at this time, so I'm hot in the butt. All the big ballers is out there with their cars and, you know, all of that good stuff. So, you know, you a teenager, you ain't really trying, you just trying to be cute. You feel me? You ain't really worried about dancing. By my teenage years, I was not dancing at all. I was just trying to be cute, like, hey. So,
wow. But now dancing, when I was younger, I always made an attempt to dance. I can't say I can dance. I was a person that actually had to study and learn steps to dance, like to any other things, especially like
right,
the last dance I do remember learning, and this was actually me as an adult, was the Soldier Boy dance. That was literally the last dance that I remember actually learning. And
right,
that was still being able to party at clubs when people used to actually still dance at clubs.
right.
So, but then you got, oh, here's one. Remember the old 80s TV shows? Whenever they had a bar or a club scene, the dances that they would do in the background. Did you ever pay attention to that?
Yeah, you know what? The ones that I did see, I was like, I was a critic. Like, what is
What the fuck are they doing?
What is happening? Who dances like this? Like,
that used to be the anytime like watching Martin or Jamie Foxx, anytime they was like at a club scene and
right.
I would just pay attention to the background, like
Who's
that's how
dancing
dope
like
dancing
this?
at the club.
I don't know nobody that dance like this. Like, this is
like,
insane.
It's like the little Charlie Brown dances that they be doing. Because I guess they just tell them act like you're dancing, but then it looks weird as fuck because you just see somebody like, what the fuck is that? I don't know.
What kind of dance is this? And then you gotta think at the time, like Martin and the Jamie Foxx show came, those are times where people should kind of still know how to dance a little bit.
Exactly. But that was something that used to bug me as a kid. Like at the barbecue, we dance like this, but then they show me what adults go. They go to the club. This how y'all really dance there?
I don't like. I've been to a lot of barbecues, block parties, house parties, and all of that stuff. But what I never seen was nobody dancing like that. Heck, when I started going to clubs, and I'm not a club person. That's why when people, oh no, I don't do clubs. I'm not a club hopper. I've never been into them. My friends would be like, let's go. And it's clubs here in Baltimore that teenagers were able to go to. I've probably been in maybe each of them one time.
Okay.
And then that was the end of that. And then I ain't never go there again. It was just for the sake of saying that I went there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've been to Hammerjacks. I've been to Twilight. I've been to Paradox. You feel me? But after the one time, I was like, oh, all right, I'm over it. You feel me? Like, I don't
know. Clubbing was, when I was younger, clubbing was fun, but I have fully grown out of it. It's more like a spectacle for me now. When I go, it's like, oh, so this is what the people are doing. And then if anything, it's probably more like a lounge vibe.
Now, yeah, I'm good on lounges. I'll go to a lounge because it's like you just chilling. It's not. And I don't want to go on a lit night. I don't want to go on a night where they having some kind of event. I just want to go on a chill night where nothing's going on. Like me and whoever I'm hanging with, we go there, we sit at the bar, have a couple of drinks. Maybe I don't play pool, but they could play pool. I watch them play pool. You feel me? Okay. I shoot some darts. You feel me? I've never been that person who was like, oh, I need to be around a lot of people. I don't like being around too many people.
Makes sense.
And my friend circle is a dot, not a circle.
You said a dot, not a circle.
A dot. Like, I don't hang around a lot of people. I don't need to be a part of the crowd. You feel me? Like, I've always been like that. Even when on a Saturday night where everybody, oh, we going out to the club, I wouldn't be going to the club. I'd be going to kick it with whoever I'm dealing with at the time.
Okay.
Type of situation. I've just never been. And I don't want to say I'm a homebody. I just don't. I'd rather go eat.
Okay.
I'd rather, like I said, a lounge. I could go kick it at a lounge, not on a lit night. Like I said, it has to be like one of those low-key chill nights. Maybe like a Wednesday night when nobody's having an event at
Oh,
that
that's the
time.
middle of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, or like a Thursday night or something, or maybe
Oh,
a Sunday.
Remember that song that when Drake stole the song from McConan Club Going Up on a Tuesday? Do you remember that? But
Yeah.
that's like one of them weird nights that if you want to go out, have a kind of a low key thing, you will go at the beginning of the week, and it will be not the crazy weekend vibe.
Crowd, right? Yeah. And that's kind of like where I am with it. I don't want to be around everybody, and I tell people all the time, if you caught me in a club, I'm there for business. That means the artist that I'm working with at that time, then they have a performance at that club.
Makes sense.
I'm just not going to be at a club for no apparent. Like, oh, I need to go to the club. I remember the last time I went to a club, which is crazy. The last time I have been to a club is this club. It's like a little hole in the wall club. Everybody would go there, whatever. I'm not going to mention the name of it, but everybody would go there. And I was actually married at the time, right? And so my homegirl, who actually I met her through work, we were co-workers too, she called me like, you trying to go out this weekend, whatever, we gonna go here, da 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 da. And one, I already in my head was like, well, I'm a married woman, I can't be out here acting like I'm single. That's one. Can't be out here acting like I'm a single woman when I'm a whole married woman. But he was cool, like, go have some fun or whatever. One of the rare times that he was cool. Go have some fun. And so we get there, and she had another one of her friends with her. And I just remember a dude, because she was really, really pretty, really gorgeous girl, right? I remember a dude trying to talk to her. Now, I'm not in there checking for no men because I got a whole husband at home, right? But the dude is trying to talk to her, and her friend got upset. It was like, she don't want to talk to you, and like going crazy or whatever.
Blocking.
Right. And I remember like, well, she could say that, like she got a mouth of her own. She could open her mouth and say like, I'm not interested or whatever. Now, if he start acting crazy, then we going to jump his behind. But long as he ain't acting crazy, I don't see the harm. All she has to say is that she's not interested, or she got a boy, whatever her reason might be. Mm-hmm. But it got so bad to the point where the guy and the other homegirl wound up getting into it.
Damn, that's crazy.
And like it was a whole thing. And I was like, see, this is why I don't go to clubs. Never mind, the club is small as hell. And I was feeling claustrophobic. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, we are grown.
Yeah.
We are grown women. I think at the time I had to be every bit of, I want to say 20, 29-ish.
No, that's barely out the age though.
28, but no, I've been a grown woman since I was ask for Casey when he come. I've been like, they never thought I was the age that I was because I always carried it like I was grown. Don't know why. Maybe I got an old spirit. I don't know, but I always carried it like I was a grown woman. Everybody thought that I was older than what I was because of how I carried myself. Okay. So 28, 29 means, and women, because, and also, and not that I'm knocking on, because I love wonderful, beautiful Black men, but when it comes to men and women aging, it's different. Y'all got to think about it like, if I'm 29, I'm really like 34, 35 mentally. That's how it works for us women. That's literally how it works for us.
If you say so, I guess.
If y'all at 29 would be actually 29. For us, we're a little bit faster.
Oh, so you're saying that women are more advanced than men?
No, I'm not saying we're more advanced. I'm just saying our thought process is a little faster.
Okay.
Like, okay. So we're grown before we're supposed to be grown. But think about it. If you think about it, how many young boys is dating older women compared to how many younger women, compared to how many younger women are dating older men?
Yeah, it's an extreme difference in that.
Right. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird because
Because we think we grown before we grown.
But a woman could be very, very older and she'll date an extremely younger man. That is weird too to me.
I have. I mean, I want to say extremely, but I say he was in his 20s and I was in my 30s. I have. So I don't even. As long as the way I see that is, as long as you're grown, like they're grown and everybody's grown in the situation. I mean, grown. I would never date anybody under the age of 28. And I'm telling you, when I dated that person, he was like 28 and I was in my 30s. I was like 35, 36. You know what I'm saying? But he was grown. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no teenager. But what I'm saying now, when it comes to women, I also was the girl who was 16, 17, dating a 25, 26-year-old man.
That's wild.
I was. Now I'm grown. I could tell it. I was dating a guy who was older than me. I got suspended from school. He took me back to school, acted like he was my relative, and got me back in school.
Look, what have we got in the bag? Look, that's a crazy story.
But I told you, Kat lived a whole different life than where she live right now. But
I don't doubt that, but that's a wild one.
I dated a guy. He was older than me. I was suspended for 3 days. Those 3 days I spent with him. I went every day. I would leave my house, act like I was going to school, but I was going to his house. And at the end of the third day, he brought me back to school, signed me back in.
So in reflection, if you could meet your younger self, what would you tell your younger self at that time?
Save money. Excuse me, can I cuss? Yeah, I can cuss now.
Yeah,
save money, bitch. All them bands that these niggas is giving you, put that shit the fuck up. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah. You were like, whoa, who are you yelling at? I'm you from the future.
I'm you from the future, bitch. You see that stack that nigga just gave you? Save that shit.
Hold on. You really gonna tell me that you think you would be listening to yourself, calling yourself a bitch like that at that age?
Yes.
You think your younger self?
You don't know Kat outside. Kat is a whole different monster outside. Yes. I would have cussed myself out. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? That nigga just gave you $1,000 and the $1,000 equivalent, like today's money is not the equivalent of yesterday's money. So a man handed me $1,000 back then. I was just trying to be cute and fresh and get my hair done, get my nails done. Bitch.
He would have said, look, Google, you don't know what it is now.
But you gonna know about it later, bitch. That's what I would have told my younger self. As far as dating men, because of the caliber of dudes that I dated in my younger years, I don't know, because a man is going to be a man isn't going to be a man. I don't know that I have any, because shit was going to happen anyway. Shit, how? I'm in my 40s now and shit still happens. So there's nothing as far as that. I just would have told myself, save that money that you're getting from these men. And I wasn't smart enough. I just was thinking about being cute. I wasn't thinking about save this, put this money away, because you're gonna have rainy days. You're gonna have a bunch of them, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you would scare yourself.
Bitch, you got a lot of rainy days ahead. You're gonna have a whole kid later on. You're not gonna have her till your 30s, but eventually you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna want to save money. That's what I would have told myself.
Damn. All right.
That's what I would have told myself.
That was a funny little thing. We went from dancing to, if you can meet your young dancing self, what would you tell? Well, no, you said you stopped dancing.
No, I stopped dancing at that point. By that point, I was just in the streets. I wasn't dancing. So yeah, that's what I would have told my younger self. Bitch, you don't know what's to come. Save that money. So the next one is Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, classic.
1, 2, and 3.
So I remember when me and my brother got the Nintendo game system, we literally stayed up for, I would almost swear it was like 72 hours, just taking turns playing this game, trying to jump and get the flagpole the highest.
Right, that was my favorite part of the game. You get to them steps.
Yep.
And you jump. Now I used to get mad when you jump and you don't get the flag and you just jump on the ground and there you go.
That's disappointing. That is disappointing for real. But yeah, Mario Brothers running through Mario Brothers is iconic. But no, playing that game, starting level 1, go Yep. Punching
Like,
the
listen,
games, getting the coin, and trying to get the mushroom, making sure, oh, I need
right?
to get the
So you
mushroom
can
as
get
possible
bigger,
so I can get big. So I can get big.
so I can stop these ninjas. Listen, it was a whole thing. And the tunnel was my favorite. But when you got the star,
Move past Invincible. Yeah. Now Mario Brothers. Which one was the one with the fox? When you can be the fox, you can fly.
that was Sonic.
No, there was a Mario Brothers where you could
I
get.
don't know. Then that might have been 3.
Might have been 3, but I remember that was you just having to press one of the buttons to keep trying to glide and fly.
Fly,
And
right?
also, that was when all the other games came out. But nah,
Right.
Mario Brothers was the shit. We first got that. We stayed up forever playing it, and I think we got it. Oh, the other game that we got, it was a stupid ass game. It was called Elevator Action.
Oh shit!
You was a
I
dude
never
like
heard
a
of that.
spy, but you had a little pistol. And you had to ride an elevator, and you had to shoot the other spies and everything. But the game was
Oh, I
done
might
because
have
I
liked
beat it,
that game.
huh?
I might have liked that game.
Until you beat it, and then all that happens was you play the same game, but it just moved faster. And all it kept doing every time you beat it, it just got faster and faster and faster. And one day I was like, I don't even like this game no more. I'm going back to playing Mario Brothers.
That game was life. And when you got the Mario Brothers game, that's when you got Duck Hunt with it.
Mm-hmm. Combo.
That's when I learned that. I got happy though. Ooh.
You got that power.
Oh, yeah.
You got that power in your hand now, huh?
Shooting the fuck out them ducks.
Wait, did I ask you, were you the person that if you did miss the duck, did you shoot the dog?
Yes. A couple of times.
All right. That's like the class thing. You get mad if you miss the duck.
Yeah,
the dog, remember the dog pops up and goes hee hee hee. And everybody's like, oh, shoot the dog. Well, that was the classic Mario Brothers.
Man, one of the most classic, iconic games you could ever like. That's why I try to tell my daughter, like, yeah, y'all got all the graphics and all of that good stuff, but our childhood was lit.
Yeah,
because our childhood was real lit. And if you had Super Mario, if you had Super Mario, and then your parents didn't let you sit on the game as long as parents let kids sit on the game. Like you had a set amount of time, except for in the summertime. You might could get away with it in the summertime, but you had a set amount of time where you had a certain amount of time, just like you had a certain amount of time to be outside and before that street light came on.
If you was a street light kid.
I was. I was a girl though, so it's understandable. You better bring your black ass back on this block before the street light. Now you could sit on the porch, you just couldn't leave the block.
But the cool thing was with Super Mario Brothers and Nintendo and all that, we had more of a balance because it was either we were inside all together playing a video game, or everybody was just outside and actually doing like riding bikes, riding skateboards, roller skating, and things like that. So it was mixed. Now the kids, they would literally be inside on a game
by themselves, talking to each other online.
Look,
talking to each other online, not in each other's presence.
Yeah. And that is one of the biggest things, because again, I remember like whoever had the newest game, we was always over at their house and just kicking it with them. Compared to now, like everybody has a new game and everybody could be in their own space across the world, across the country. So
put their headphones on real quick, like, hey.
Yep, exactly.
Back then it was like, you come, ask your mother, can you come over to my house? We gonna play some
video games. Yep. Exactly.
Ask your mother, can you stay the night? Or ask my mother, can you stay the night? Because if I ask her, she gonna say no.
Why did we think that logic would work though?
Not because it did work a lot of times. I got one little cousin, when all the cousins wanted to stay the night together. I know my aunt used to be like, oh gosh, I'm about to have a headache in the morning. But when all of us wanted to stay the night together, we would send out one little cousin. Hi, Dahlia, I love you. We used to send out one little cousin to ask, can she stay the night? Because if she could stay the night, then that means now we all could come in. Can I stay the night? Can I stay the night? But the way she used to say, can I stay the night? She'd be like, and I could spend the night.
That's wild. Y'all,
and now
just send her out to deliver.
now to this day, she's a grown woman. But if I see her, I'd be like, Dahlia, and she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, and I can spend a night. And everybody just bust out laughing because she was so cute, and she was so she had, she had the little round pudgy face and curly long hair, and she was just adorable. It was hard for them to resist her.
Man.
So we used to send her first, and then once they say yeah to her, and she come back, she said yeah. Then we'd be like, all right, bet. Everybody go at, can we stay the night too? You feel me?
Just bum rush the aunt or the uncle. Be like, hey.
But it started with her. They though weren't into video games like how I was.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't the same. Like my video game passion came here. Like I hated going to have to go to say in North Carolina for the summers because I couldn't play video games. I was missing all the stuff that was happening and all of that good stuff. Yeah, so I hated the summers. Like, oh my gosh, then I come back, everybody telling me what's going on. I'll be mad, like, shut up. Like,
I missed this, I missed that.
I was a hater. Shut up. You missed the basketball tournament. They was out there. Shut up. Well, this was before Mello was Mello. He was out there. You know what I mean? Like, it was a thing. So I used to be mad because I would have to go to North Carolina and usually to babysit somebody's kids. So, yeah, it used to make me angry. All right, the last one for the night, and then we're going to get to the love notes. The Kango.
Classic hat. Popularized by LL Cool J.
Shh. I don't know. Was it him? Because I remember my father and them wearing them way before when you had Dana Dane, Cinderella, Dana Dane, your Slick Ricks, your that because they came in different shapes too. Don't ever get it twisted. You had
I'm not just saying the fisherman. I'm also saying the newspaper kid style too.
Yeah, you had that. That's the one that they popularized, and then you had the fisherman, or what one would call a bucket hat. So it was different version of it. I remember my dad. I wonder if he still got. I'm gonna go in his old stuff because he keep a lot of stuff. I mean, if he got it, I'm rocking it. But yeah, because my dad, and like when I'm saying in the 80s, my dad rocked the Kango heavy. That was like part of his wardrobe, like his ensemble. When
it was the click one. The click one.
Yeah, and then he used to turn it slightly to the side. Oh my gosh, you couldn't tell him nothing. He'd be
for real. Wow. The Kango turn it to the side. I mean, I've never can say I was a fan of the Kango, the click hat.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I associated with like New York one, and then also I associate with Little Paperboy, extra, read all about it.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I think I probably ever first saw that hat before anything with hip hop in it. And then when I started seeing it in the hip hop, it still reminded me of just that. But the actual brand Kango was what I paid attention more because I'm like, people are really rocking this. Like,
yeah, happy.
Yeah.
When I say, that's why I said my dad, because that was his era with the snap Kango. And like I said, this was his dance. This was his favorite dance. So that'll put you in that. And that was like the 80s. And then it transitioned over, like it slowly, and then all came, and that was the late 80s and all of that. And then he changed it like, oh, I got a Kango, but it's not that Kango. It's the other Kango.
Did he ever rock it backwards?
Yeah, so I don't know. And that was the era. I love that. I still would rock a Kango. I rock both of them. I ain't gonna lie. I with some Adidas.
I think you can get away with it if you're doing it for a look. I don't think it really works for a real world dress.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I can make anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. I said for a dude. I don't think because look, let some dude show up rocking a Kango, the click one today.
The click one.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'm a woman. I can make anything into a thing.
Okay, look.
I thought about bringing back the Reeboks, but that's a story for another day.
The Reebs, the soldiers.
But yeah, I'm gonna go in his stuff because he keep a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna see if I can go find his go see if I can find one of
The
his old
classic
Kangos.
Kango.
Yeah, and I'm gonna rock it. Watch me. Watch me. And I'm gonna get some shell toe Adidas.
Okay.
And I might get the little Adidas jacket to go with it.
Okay.
I bet
You
you. I
gonna
bet
get some gazelles, a 4-finger ring.
maybe. And I
4-finger
might
ring.
need a pair of bamboo earrings.
Oh, you going
At
straight
least
into
2
light.
pair.
Straight into light.
At least 2 pair. I might need a pair. I need
Straight up MC light.
but I'm about to watch me. Watch me. Let me go through his stuff first. I need to find
Halloween right around the corner.
Yeah, nah, this get ready to be some everyday. I'm gonna wear this outside. Fuck a Halloween.
You said you bringing it back, you went outside.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, one thing about fashion, one thing I will say about fashion, it recycles itself.
Mm-hmm.
Some fashions will come back and you be like, damn, that's hard. But we already wore that.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, the wide leg jeans, we did that.
That's coming back.
Yeah, that's coming back. That's a thing. For female, that's a thing. It always comes back. Like I said, fashion, one thing I tell people is fashion, style is eternal. You feel me?
Okay.
If you have style, it don't matter what you rocking as long as you put it together. You know, that's style. You feel me? Fashions, they come back. I done seen all kinds of trends from back in our day come back. And I'm looking like, we used to wear that. You feel me? Like,
well, here's one. Do you think the turtleneck is gonna come back?
Never. I hate turtlenecks.
You said everything recycles. I'm like, I remember turtlenecks.
Turtlenecks was never really
they was a thing.
They was a thing for our parents and stuff. And then our parents made us, well, my parents made me wear it because it was wintertime. It was never a thing.
It wasn't. Look,
maybe down there.
There's the image of the person that's young, and I'm thinking of my aunts and uncles too. Turtleneck, a little gold chain.
Back
and
then,
you was the aunt, you had the little flip bop, do whatever the fuck was called. But if you had the box or the Gumby.
It's a couple of I'm gonna tell you the things that I despise and when I will feel like they never be a thing for me. Turtlenecks, corduroys, and track suits that said
the nylon track suits.
Yeah, never.
Corduroy. I wouldn't fuck with corduroy.
I hated corduroys. It's like, you know how uncomfortable those things are.
It's a weird fabric. It's a weird fabric.
Yeah, it is. And then you gotta touch it, and my fingers are sensitive to the touch, so it's like chalkboards, corduroys, and velour.
No, velour ain't bad though. Velour ain't bad.
To my fingertips, they are.
Oh, to the touch. Okay, but
I said I got sensitive touch, corduroy, velour, and chalkboards. Now listening, markers and chalkboards, but touching, child. But fashion, turtlenecks, corduroys, swishy suits. That's what I used to call them. Nylon sweatsuits, but swishy suits and velour.
Okay.
You're not gonna see your girl in it.
Well, RIP to the turtlenecks. Turtlenecks,
yeah, they gotta die. Somebody kill them now.
Damn.
70s, cool. 80s, cool. I guess people in the early 90s, cool. Then the fashion changed. I'm glad for that shift because you could get rid of them. Now, if it's cold outside, see, the thing is with turtlenecks, I feel like you should only wear them when you need to wear them. Like if it's freezing cold outside,
just put on a
turtleneck. You feel me? But not to be fly. No. The fuck. I wish the fuck I would.
No, I just can't. I got the image of the dude. I almost want to say is Big Daddy Kane with that look of a black turtleneck, that gold chain.
He could pull anything off, though. He could pull anything off. It's Big Daddy.
He could pull. My bad. But that's what I think of.
He was a smooth.
I think of my aunt with like a white turtleneck and a cardigan on, very much like school days.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was still a kid, so
Okay.
to
I
me they
was a
look
kid too, but that's
crazy.
what I think. That's what I remember and imagine.
Yeah, to me they look crazy. I'm just like, I would never. In my mind back then, why are you wearing a turtleneck?
That was the fly shit. That was the
Fuck
fly shit
that.
to do.
I'm glad fashion transitions because that was horrible. You wouldn't catch me. I wouldn't even force my daughter to wear a turtleneck right now. Be like, girl, put on that sweater, put on a couple of layers. I put on a lot of layers before I put on a turtleneck.
Damn. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
like I said, no, because I do got one sweater that's kind of turtleneck-ish, but it's cute. And it's a sweater, not just like and it's long. So I would wear that because it's cute. It's fashionable. But if you just was like everyday, like, oh, go get the white turtleneck. What? Go get the black turtleneck out there. Why? Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
I'm getting popped for asking why, but why? I used to hide my turtlenecks.
Damn. Come on, I know you had this. What I do with your school clothes? What that new turtleneck about you?
I don't know. What turtleneck? I don't know. I ain't a turtleneck show. And it's one of the most decided. Elementary school would probably be around the time that I had to wear turtlenecks. I had to wear a uniform. So it was like a plaid uniform. It was red, white, and blue. And it had pleats in it. And I used to hide it. I just get my regular uniform shirt.
Playing the system.
I don't know where my turtleneck is. Meanwhile, my turtleneck is behind my dresser.
That's wild. Hiding clothes because you didn't want to wear them.
Because it was ugly. All right, whatever. Don't judge me, Doc. I didn't want to wear the turtleneck.
Okay. And you hit it.
I did it. But it's time to get to these love notes. Yeah, it was behind the dresser the whole time. I think like a year later, after the school year was over and I couldn't wear that size anymore, my people find it like, why is the turtle? She'll find it behind the dresser. I told my business too a couple of times. Yeah, she'll find it like the end of the school year, like when summertime hit and she in there, or maybe spring cleaning time where I really couldn't wear it anymore because it's too warm for me to wear.
Oh, here it is. Why is it back behind? You knew exactly where it was the whole time.
Whole time. Never not knew where it was. Oh, when she asked me, I knew where it was. I just wasn't going to tell her I knew where it was because I didn't want to wear the turtleneck. So it was.
That is wild. But for the sake of time, I will say love notes. I'm gonna re-up and then.
All right, do your thing, Papa. All I'm saying is screw the turtlenecks. I don't know who the hell thought that was a good idea. But anyway, let's get these love notes. Oh, child, I don't know who the hell thought a turtleneck was a good idea, but whatever, y'all. So y'all know I was hiding my turtlenecks behind my dresser because I hated them and I didn't want to wear them. Anyway, let's get to these love notes. Love notes. Big shout out to anybody who is watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I love you guys. I'm gonna call it live love because it just rolls off my tongue the way it's supposed to. So thank you for all of the live love. Thank you for watching. But these people that I'm about to talk about, these people are my listening audience. They hear after you guys hear it. When I upload it to the systems. So how do we come up with the name Love Notes? Well, I used to call it Love. Dot, that guy that just wants to get his drink, he used to call it Show Notes. We used to bicker back and forth for a while, like, and then finally we came to the compromise where we decided to call it Love Notes because it sounds better. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. Let me tell y'all something. I did not. I didn't. Doc was over exaggerating, but it was a lot of papers. But in all fairness, on those papers were a lot of cities and states, and so that's why it was so many. But anyway, we don't do that anymore. Now we do this. Thank you for all of the love. I love you guys so much. Big shout out to the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Oh, wait, I'm taking this off the screen and this back. Shout out to Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you so much. And why is this still on the screen? But whatever. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Singapore, Netherlands, Singapore, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Oh my gosh, I love you, babies. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Habus, I love you too. Thanks. I love you. I love you so much. Last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, and Sweden. You guys are extraordinary. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of the love. Man, I don't even know what else to say. I don't know. Well, let me bring my boo doc back in the building. Hold on. Let me bring my baby back on screen. You can hear him, but you can't see him. I just put myself on solo because we don't want to look at his empty chair. We want to see his face. Sorry, doc. So when you leave to go get your, I just full screen and then I bring you back. But anyway, we don't want to look at your chair. We want to see your face, doc. We want to see your face. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was going off. Okay, so now
it is time.
It is time. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I'm always afraid. Don't judge me.
Don't
I'm just
be afraid
of this time. And I'll be picking the year. The year is 2012.
Yes, it is.
I remember because that's the year that I gave birth. It's time for the final exam, y'all.
Final exam, y'all.
Final exam. Get your number 2 pencils.
Number 2 pencils. Do I need to separate anybody? This will not be a time test.
I know you might need to move her because she a cheater and she be cheating off my paper.
You know your test. Well, your grades ain't that. No, let me stop. But your grades ain't that good. So look, let her cheat then. Look,
I got the highest score in the class. Shoot.
We grade on the curve. But take one, pass it down. This is the final exam. This is everything that if you are a hip hop fan, you know about. You've lived through this. You've heard the music. You bought the albums. You bought the tapes. You bought the cassettes. You bought the CDs. You played it in your CD player. You played it in your Walkman, or you played it in your Discman. But you've done all this, so you should know this. This is a hip hop quiz, if you must. So the year was 2012. Cat Lee picks the year, and we will get into the score. You already put the score up. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, this was going crazy for a second though. I was typing in the private chat like, hold on, we having technical difficulties. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, it froze up.
Yeah, it froze up a little bit. But anyway, I was like, let me send Doc this message real quick because I don't know what's happening right now. But anyway, sorry, Doc. You were saying stuff and it just went ham. Yeah. So this is for my ambrosia heads. If you know your hip hop, you know your hip hop. Currently, if you can see on the screen, the score, Doc has 12. Cat is the top of the class with 27. Yes. Our former co-host, that's the curve.
That's damn. She said that's the curve.
It says 5, but it's questionable.
That's the curve. Damn.
That's the curve. I'm not on the learning curve. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 27 say a lot compared to everybody else's score. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
And I only get a point if.
I
said I only get a point if
Doc gets the point if nobody guesses the answer. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Doc is 12. So it's 12 times that I didn't answer the fucking question. Excuse my language, Professor Doc. I don't mean to cuss in your class. I apologize. I'm just angry at myself that 12 of them times I didn't answer the question. But and then the audience has 2 wins. 2 different audience members came in and they answered correctly. I was happy because I was like, oh, this is different.
The challenge.
This is different.
And then the game within the game is Harley Quinns, the Harleys.
Oh, so did you guys know? We get five different clues, right? Mm-hmm. Every time that I have to go to the next clue, I lose a Harley. This is why I only got 1 bitch out of prison right now. I'm sorry, Harleys. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. Hopefully, maybe today we can I don't know. We'll see. And by the way, everybody, I never know. I just picked the year. I never know what Doc has prepared for us. This is why I'm always scared. I never know what he has prepared. I'm guessing just like you guys are. So, good luck.
Good luck. Y'all ready?
We are ready.
First clue.
All right. And it's only one time that I guessed on the first clue, I believe. So it'll never happen again. Okay. So debut studio album was released in 2012 through a joint venture with MMG and Warner Brothers Records. The album preceded by a lead single, Amen. It's in my head. The song is in my head. Oh my gosh. Wait. I don't want to guess that because I don't want to be wrong. And once I guess, I can't guess anymore. But
so that first Harley still locked up?
That bitch might got to stay in there for a little bit longer. But
damn, she ain't never gonna get out.
She is one day. I want to free her right now though, because I could hear the beat in my head. Oh God, this is killing me right now. I want to say the name that I guess. Okay. I want to say it, but I just don't want to be wrong. Give me number 2. If y'all have if y'all think y'all got the answer, please type it in the comments and I will put it up. But I want to say, all right, I'm not going to say who I think it is. I want to say I think this person is from Detroit. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. Next one.
All right. Clue number 2. Number 2.
Hold on. No, then they not. Hold on. All right. Was a rap in the rap. Nope, wrong person. All right, I'm glad I didn't say it. Was in a rap group called the Bloodhounds and signed to T.I.'s Grand Hustle as a solo act in 2008, although he departed by 2011. Is this? Who's on Grand Hustle? If I answer now, I'm gonna lose all my Harleys, and I don't want to lose my bottom bitch.
She might be acting up. Might be time for her to get locked up.
No, I need her out here
to being a productive citizen. She out there committing crimes and chaos.
I need her out here to do that dirty work. All right. I think I can guess by the next one, but Grand Hustle, it was only but so many people signed to Grand Hustle. Wasn't like it was the biggest label ever.
All right.
And I
you what?
Because I still got another person in mind.
Okay. You ready for number 3?
Yes.
Okay. Number 3.
My bottom, she's staying out, dog. Go ahead. Okay. He had Petty Boots on the album. I'm sorry. He had Caligula Jr. on the album. Debut album features appearances by Kurt Cobain's, Rick Ross, Nas, John Legend, Caligula Jr., Wale, Mary J. Blige, and others. Okay, I'm gonna guess, and all my bitches might be back in prison. I don't know. But I'm gonna take a gander because I would rather risk getting out 3 of them and losing the one versus getting out none of. I don't know. I'm not a gambling woman. Okay.
Not mathing, but go ahead.
Is it Young Dro?
Final answer?
I don't know.
You don't know. It's final answer.
Yes.
Final answer. You said Young Dro. The correct answer is Meek Mills.
Who?
Meek Mills.
Wait, he was signed to. Whoa, yeah. I lost all my bitches. But he was. Wait, he was signed to Grand Hustle because that's something I never knew.
And he left, and then that's when Rick Ross had picked him up, and that's when he released his album. And it's
I never knew he was signed to T.I. though.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. I never knew that. I take that loss because
like
I didn't know.
Weird connection. Did you know? Well, I'm assuming you do know that Nicki was signed under Gucci management.
Yeah, I knew that because Dad was her manager.
Yep. All right.
Him is the surprising part. Everybody know Nicki's story.
So just to give you the rest of them before I drop.
Yeah, give me the rest. But him. This is surprising because I never knew he was signed to Grand Hustle. So I never knew he was signed to Grand. What the hell? Maybe he would have been a different. No, because T.I. Lord Freak too. So I don't know.
Whoa, you probably didn't interrupt.
I was gonna say maybe if he would have stayed with Grand Hustle, he wouldn't be associated with this Diddy scandal. Right. But T.I.'s a freak too, so I don't know. But give me the right. Oh, hi, Albrado. Hi, honey. Hi. I lost all my Harleys are back in prison, but I'm gonna get them out.
That would have been number 4.
Okay, so number 4 says in November 2017, the artist was sent. Now that would have gave it away. I should have just waited it out. I would have knew at this point. In 2017, the artist was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for violating parole before being released while his trial continued after serving 5 months. All because his dumbass wanted to be on dirt bikes. We can't help it though. We can't help it. That's like when I say it's a list of dirt bike cities. New York, Philly, Baltimore actually is at the top of that list, but Baltimore, New York, Philly, Chicago, and there's a 5th one. I can't think of who the other one was. It's Baltimore, New York, Philly, Chicago, and there's one other place. We are synonymous for dirt bike riding.
Jersey, no.
It might be Jersey. I can't remember. It might be Jersey though. But we are synonymous for dirt bikes. When I say we're synonymous for dirt bikes, meaning we ain't in no country, we in cities, and you were here.
No, and I always thought that was interesting. Like y'all ain't in the country, y'all in the city, but y'all be seeing 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, motocross vehicles.
Yes. One year, my daughter, and this is the crazy part because I picked this year because that's the year she was born. So after I had her, she was like 3 to 4 months old. And we were in a park here in Baltimore. The name of the park is called Carroll Park. And it was like the summertime, you go out there, you kick it, you give it your family, y'all have put a little something on the grill, you know what I mean, type of situation. And my baby, they started, and she said,
that's scary.
My baby does not, and from that day, that day on, she does not like loud noises.
And they be loud too.
Yeah, they do. She does not like loud noises. And when they had a pep rally at her middle school, she had a whole heart attack because they was like, she does not like loud noises because of that. But yeah, all because his stupid ass wanted to be on a dirt bike. That's why he got locked up, which is one of the dumbest reasons. Hold on, did I get everything? No. So early 2020, this rapper was involved in a verbal altercation with Nicki Minaj and her husband. And we missed the one. I would have guessed that too. Was it a verbal altercation? Because I also seen some footage where that nigga was getting low. Whatever. And then there was the whole thing with Safari too. Let's not skip over that either. Because his people got into an altercation with Safari before Nicki ever got with Kenneth or got back with Kenneth. So that's a whole thing too. But I'm telling people business. It's the tap it. I'm not.
This is all connected. It's all connected.
It is. So today, y'all, I lost. I'll take that humbly on it because I did not know he was signed to Grand Hustle. That one was a crazy one.
Wait, can I ask? You did say Detroit first.
I did. I had a whole nother person in my head. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I had 2 people that weren't the person, so obviously don't worry about that.
Okay.
Anyway, so the new score now, Doc has 13. I have 27. I'm still the champ. Our former co-host, which is debatable, that is the Curve, has 5.
The Curve.
And our audience members have 2 wins so far. I love this game. You know, I be losing sometimes, but I still love the game. I think this is an extraordinary. You added this to this podcast, and I think this was one of the most extraordinary additions to the podcast because it's fun and you know what I mean. Like you learn stuff too at the same time for the things that you didn't know. Like today, I learned that he was signed to Grand Hustle first.
No, even with me, like there's a lot of stuff that I do know, but then when I go back to make sure and check, especially because you give me a year. And it's usually the year to me is going to be the year that they release an album. I go back and check, and I'm like, well, what was going on with this person? And then sometimes I come across some weird stuff like, what?
Right.
But then some stuff I like kind of knew, but I knew it wasn't at the time. It wasn't like Meek Mill being signed to Grand Hustle wasn't a big deal because also he didn't do anything over there.
Right. That's why I never knew it, I guess.
But then if I thought about it, right after he left there, Rick Ross, MMG, and I thought you were gonna get it because it says MMG. That's what I'm like.
And I didn't pay attention to that part. I'm like MMG. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really the hugest. I like Wale, but he cried too much.
Yeah, but that's who I thought you was gonna go to.
Wale. All the time. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I like Wale, but I thought you was gonna go to Wale.
I like Wale, but he cried too much. Okay, that's the only beef that I love Wale actually, but he just cried like. When he not making music, he just wah, and I can't take that part of Wale, but I do love Wale.
That's one of the things too that I debated if I wanted to put the fact that Meek Mill and Wale had a whole beef about them supporting each other when their albums was coming out. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. And I'm like, why is that something that you care about?
Because they label mates, but they're like, you ain't support me, and I ain't support you.
I don't like how many jobs have you had where you didn't like your coworkers? You just had to worship them.
No, yeah.
Right. So that's one of these situations. Your co-workers. He ain't got to promote you. You ain't got to promote him. Promote yourself.
But that's what they got their issue with on Twitter. I remember that because it was funny. I'm like, they labeled me, but they was mad at each other who didn't retweet and post their album and shit. So
retards, like that made me mad.
Yeah, retards.
That made me mad. Like, why is this a thing? It made me angry. Like, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? All right, he didn't promote you. He didn't promote you. Beyonce has Chloe and Halle, and guess what she don't do? Promote them. Shut up. She don't really promote them like that. Their promotion.
I never really heard her say anything about it other than.
And they're her artists. So what the fuck are you crying about your label mate promoting you for? Like, shut up. Y'all worse than females. Anyway, I ain't free none of my bitch. Now my bottom bitch is in prison. She can't cause havoc in the street like she been doing. That's all right. I'm gonna free you, boo, because you my bottom bitch, and I need you out here causing havoc. And then I gotta free your sister wives because I need them out here causing havoc too. Look, I'm so sad. All my bitches is in prison again, huh?
Number one is still Big Mad though. Yeah, she ain't never been out. She ain't seen daylight.
She been out once.
Once. He went right back in.
Right back. Right back in it. I'm gonna free you one day too, boo, but I gotta get the bottom bitch first. Cause she the one that run the stable.
All right.
Shit.
Before we forget, what's the next year?
Okay. Let's do 2014. I don't feel like we did that one.
2014. Okay. It's about to get interesting. 2014.
I'm scared. I'm mad I chose 2012. Why the fuck am I choosing 2014? But whatever.
2014. All right. Got it locked in. 2014 is gonna be the next one.
2014. I gotta free my bitches. I'm so sad. I was in a good mood when the show started. Now I'm saying it again.
Look, you said they locked up.
I said I was waiting for the bottom to drop.
Look, they wasn't doing it with everything you told them to do.
They went to prison for doing what I told them to do. Listen, I'm gonna free y'all, all right? Especially you, my bottom bitch. I love you, bitch. Okay? I'm gonna get you out, all right?
You had a good 2 weeks. Good 2 weeks. She went to a party. She went to a lounge. She ate some good food. Now she's back in.
No, she had a good 3 weeks because she was out 3 weeks straight.
Oh, she out 3 weeks straight? Oh, okay.
She was out 3 weeks straight. So she went out. She showed her ass. She smacked a few bitches. Smacked a few. Yeah. She had a good. I'm a free her though, because I need her out here with me. She be having my back and shit. That's why she my bottom bitch. But whatever. Oh man. I'm so depressed. All my bitches are in prison.
Yep. 0 out of 5. Look, the
All
four was
my
in a,
bitches are
the
back
four
in
got pulled.
prison.
Look, the four got pulled over in a 4-door sedan, and they didn't want to claim who product or weapon or who's ever what illegal contraband it was. And now look what they all got.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what she did. They pulled her over, and she started fighting, and she tried to reach for her dip, but they caught her before she could get there. Listen, I'm trying to tell you what happened because she's a fighter. She don't play that shit. Okay. So I'm gonna free you one of these days, baby. All right, just give me another week or two, okay? I got you. I'm trying to get your bail money together. All right. Oh my god.
Take care of the counter.
I'm trying to get a bail money together. All right, y'all. So that was our final exam for the day. Next final exam will be on 2014. Hopefully I free my bitches. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let me say this though. You can always join the conversation, drop a comment, or send a text if you or call in. If you call in, you drop or you send a text. I'm gonna read it out loud. So just know I'm gonna read your text out loud. I'm gonna read your comment out loud too because I want my listening audience to hear it. But if you call in, you will be live on air. So just be privy. If you don't want nobody hearing your mess, don't say it on air. And that's that. You want to contact us for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. On period, poo. Oh, sorry. I'm going off. I got to act crazy because all my babies is in jail. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. I really like the likes though, because that gives me an opportunity to say hi and all that good stuff. My babies is in prison. I'm sad. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just going off about this. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Who's gonna cause the havoc? Listen, I have permission for every video that I play. So this is why I do not take requests, because I have permission. I have written. I definitely have some audio and visual consent. So this is why I don't take video requests. I won't unless I have permission. And my DJ is that guy, so don't play with him. I'm not putting too much on him. He already give us hella mixes, and he got a new piece of equipment. He sent me the photo, and I was like, when I say that's another reason why I think I'm excited about this event, because we about to tear some shit up. You hear me?
Okay.
So he sent me the picture of his new equipment, and I was like, oh, we ready. So no, I don't need a sound guy. Somebody asked me that today when I was discussing business, business affairs. I don't need a sound guy. My DJ is a sound guy. I don't got no bullshit DJ. I got a real DJ. He got real equipment. I will show y'all his equipment real quick. Dang, I don't feel like
in the building.
I was about to, but my DJ is a sound guy, so I don't need a sound guy because I have a sound guy. And if I didn't have, I know other people, so I wouldn't be lost about who it is I need for a sound guy. I know who to talk to. I'm tapped in. No pun intended. No pun intended, but I'm tapped in. I know people.
Tap in. You know how
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people who make moves. So I don't need a sound guy. Thank you very much. But when it comes to him though, I don't take requests for him either. You just going to enjoy the vibe and chill out and relax with us. We have a good time. I don't know about y'all. Or you just not going to listen, but I'm not taking your requests. I'll refuse. Leave him alone. Leave him where he at. He will be here forever.
I can't wait to see how this goes down. I'm really, really, really gonna be interested. I want to see
what. Oh, the live event. Listen, and then I'm excited because that'll be like the first time y'all get to see him live. That is extraordinary, because I was trying to think for a long time, like, how am I going to pull this off? And I've been wanting to throw something like this, but I wanted to make sure I had all the right elements. And I think that I have him. Like I said, if this one goes well, we might make it an annual thing.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm just hoping this. Yeah. I mean, maybe not at the same place that we're having it at, but the bigger we get, the better we get. You feel me? So yeah.
I mean, you got to start with a foundation somewhere. You got to understand the angles and the things you're putting together and make sure it makes sense, it works. And if you planning and doing it right, the idea
And we
and
doing it
everything.
outside. And let me tell y'all something. I got a huge backyard. It's not small. It's not small. It's not small. Got a huge backyard. Join our coffee community so we can have enlightening, titillating. I don't want to have heinous or hideous or depraved conversations.
Sinister.
I don't want to have, I don't want to have sinister conversations. I don't want to do that. Hold on, y'all. My nose is running because I turned the stupid fan on. I don't want to have those conversations, but what I would like to do is cuss whenever I like to because I don't like being censored. But yeah, I don't want to have those kind of conversations. I want us to have enlightening, titillating conversations. Let's have those conversations. let's have those conversations. But let's not have depraved, weirdo conversations. I ain't with all that shit. But join our coffee community so we can have those conversations. Thank you very much. Thanks. Appreciate you. Yeah, we have a free tier. You can join for free. But you won't get to have those conversations. You'll just get to watch. That's that. Check out our website. You can get to our coffee community from our website, by the way. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com, baby. Yes. Check out our website. Stop playing with us. That's the pathway to all things ambitiously ENT. App, merch, radio station, podcast, YouTube, coffee, everything. Go there. Now, well, not now, but after this podcast, go there. I had to think about it. Not now, but after we finish, go over there. Big shout out to our DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my yep. Big shout out to DJ Rukazy. Show him love. Oh, this event. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, yeah, big shout out to our DJ though. He is that guy, and make sure that you check us out on Fire Friday. He's working on that mix as we speak. Okay. Make sure you can tune in Fire Friday for the new mix that we have coming up. It is, and then when you do that, make sure you let us know how you feel about these mixes. He's viewing, so he would like to hear what you got to say too. So make sure you hear for that. Yeah. Because it's about to go down, y'all. You're not ready for what is about to happen. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta calm down, Doc. I might be a little too pumped.
Ain't that wrong with
that? I'm excited because I worked in an event planning department at a university, so I have experience in planning events, right? But I think I'm more excited because it's my event that I'm planning. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's
your creation.
I'm excited. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was about to do my happy. So Doc said we are worldwide. Turtlenecks are dead. You definitely damn right they dead. Hide them behind your dresser. Let your mama find them in spring cleaning. Yeah. And then get in trouble then. So turtlenecks are horrible. Top flight, catch the vibe. Yeah, you better. If you know what I know, you should be catching this vibe. I'm just saying.
I broke this one up on accident.
All right, it's cool. He said, "Don't do them '80s background sitcom background." Yeah, don't be.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You look weird. You do look weird. What is that?
Exactly. Why you doing it like you know it though? You did it like you knew it.
Because I seen them. I had nothing but time to watch 80s and 90s sitcoms, and they be like, "Oh, yeah." In the clubs, I was thinking about the Cosby Show too, because they had a few episodes where they be on there dancing and stuff, and we had people in the dance. Like, my favorite one though was Challenge. Oh, sorry. Challenge. That was my favorite episode, by the way. tell you, I had way too much time watching TV, yo, because
Look, in trouble too much, stuck inside too much.
Oh, stuck inside too much. And then when I finally did get to watch TV, it was like, all right, well, I can't go outside, so I might as well watch some TV. Challenge. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, man. Too much time in the house. Should have been outside playing. Whatever. So some things that I have to say. Well, I don't dread a couple of them. Some of them I do dread saying because I hate having to give people warnings because you should just not do it anyway. But here goes. You got to get your warning anyway. So get ready. First things first, mind your business, except for on Media Mondays where I'm definitely telling everybody's business because I'm nosy. Oh, Alvarado, I am still doing the research on this McGregor Bone Thug situation. I need to know. I need to know. I had to prepare for the other shows that I had this week, but I need to know. You don't want to know that?
I'm gonna look into it. I want
to know if this is true.
Listening to the song. I'm like trying to angle and understand this, but
listen, I'm not messing with y'all and these drop bears and none of that. I've got time for y'all and these scary monsters, these scary beasts. Anyway, but mind your business. Except for Media Mondays where I tell everybody's business because I'm nosy as hell and I want y'all to be nosy with me. It's fun. Let's do it together. It's like a big nosy orgy, so to speak. Let's do it. And to tap in, sometimes I tell people's business. Today I told my own business and a little bit of my little cousin's business at the same time. Sorry, little cuz, but I didn't say which little cuz, so they don't know who.
No,
I told two of my cousins' business.
Yeah, you said a name. You said a name.
No, I said one of them. I didn't tell the one who did the snake and hit her head in the wall.
Oh, all right, you didn't.
I said the one that was the cutest. And I just spent a night. I told her business.
How about your pops in the Kango?
I told his business. Okay.
One other person.
It was personal business though. It wasn't nobody
all connected to you. So true.
Yeah, it wasn't celebrity business. So I guess I still was telling my own business. But and then on the wiretap, I'm definitely telling your business. If you are depraved, what's the other words?
Sinister.
Dang. We gotta write down these. I'm one of these days. I'm gonna write down all these vocabulary words. Heinous. If you are any of those things, I'm telling your business, you better not have a court case because I'm telling it. But we're taking a break tomorrow, and tomorrow we will be doing a wet and wire because I have some things that I need to say about. Don't do me any favors, or don't do me what you think is a favor. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. No, remember we said we were gonna do a wet and wire because
I never did one, so yeah.
I know, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. Okay. And the reason why we're going to do it, because I want to address that you people, some of you people, not all of you people, because some people are really good people. But some of you people actually think that you're doing people a favor by dealing with them or dating them. And I need to put you in your place. So that's happening tomorrow. Okay. But other than that, mind your business.
I'm curious how this is going to go then.
Oh, yeah. Got my notes. But other than that, mind your business. Safer way to live your life. Come over here. I'll tell you everybody's business. That's what I do anyway. Sorry. Just do it. Except for on Thorough Thursday and Fridays. I don't tell anybody's business on those days. But yeah, mind your business. Now, school is about to start. So I feel like this is a very important message that needs to be said. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement, especially right now, because it's about to get hectic and they're going to be in there like, school. Because that's what kids do when they go back to school. My daughter already said, I don't want to go back to school. Where you going? But in the melee of me telling her that she's going, what she does know is that mommy encourages her. If she needs mommy's help, mommy got her back. And when the most important thing that she knows is that she is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And that is the most important thing that I think that you should, the most important message you should put into your child's head is just letting them know how extraordinary they are. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASA space. Hi, telescope. I'm about to go out, take it outside tonight. It's hot too. Um, sorry.
I got a hurricane, so I can't. But
I got to do it before we get, because whatever. Yeah, yeah. And it keeps saying on my phone and it's going to rain, and I'm like, when? And that's probably why we had that little, craziness, because it is supposed to go crazy over here. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, or engineer, because I know they got engineers over there too, that they can be. Whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. What I do know is that they got a need for speed, and at one point in time, they used to love muscle cars. And if you are my friend on Facebook, then you know the girl loves muscle cars. I do. I ain't gonna lie, it's a car down the street that I want so bad, and I know they're gonna charge an arm and a leg. I don't want it to drive it per se. I want it to have it because it's a classic car, and when I take my 8-mile walks, when I can't do it in the summer because I'll die. But when the fall, winter, and spring, I walk. That's like one of my milestones when I walk. Is hi car. I talk to it. So yeah, I wish they would give it to me. So, but the point is, whatever they want to do, encourage them to be great at it, and always tell them that they are the greatest of all time. Doc, I'm gonna get that car one of these days. I am. I want that car so bad. Oh my gosh.
Look,
anyway,
you get your Harleys out, they might get it for you.
Huh?
You get your Harleys out, they might get it for you.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a caper though. I want to own it legally. I don't want to go to prison. That's a caper. They get it for me. They gonna steal it. We don't even know if the engine works on that bad boy. I've never seen that car move once. But anyway, it's sat in that yard since I've been living out here. So I don't know if it moves. I just want it. I'll make it work. I want that car. Here's the fair warning, because I have to give them a warning. I feel like I do. It's either that or give them an offer that they can't refuse. I'm gonna give them the warning though. Stay in your lane. I'm saying this very calmly right now because where I'm about to go with it next is not calm. Stay in your lane. My lane is not your lane, and your lane is not my lane. Your lane is over there. My lane is over here. Right? Right. And what usually happens when you jump into my lane is you get this bitch, and you don't want her. You don't want her. You don't want her at all. Leave her where the fuck she is. Over there feeding her cub. We eating gazelle tonight. Fuck. I don't want to. Don't break the glass and don't push the button, because in the cage. Well, none of my bitches is coming out tonight, but I got this. I got this on my own. I just use them, so I don't have to have it. But you don't want that. Oh, my bitches is in prison. I gotta get them out. You don't want that though. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. I'm about to change that too. But she's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. Or at least you want her. Hey, you big purr bitches. Hey, you purr bitches. I can finally say the last part. Hey, you big purr bitches. Hey, you big purr bitches. I was waiting to get that last part off, but I had to wait until we got deeper in the show. I just wanted to say, hey, you big purr bitches. What usually happens? Oh, and that when Cat is purring, by the way, Cat is a happy girl. That means Cat is a happy girl. Let Cat purr. Don't bring that first bitch out, because what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane, which segues to my next point. Pick and choose your battles wisely. If you chose to be in my lane, then you did not choose your battle wisely. No, you didn't, child. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So pick and choose your battles wisely. Matter of fact, fuck picking the battle. Worry about the war. Worry about the war. Mobb Deep told y'all a long time ago that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. I'm not going to do the song tonight. I went in last night. I'm gonna behave today. They told y'all that ain't no man safe from it. So worry about the war. I would worry about the war before I worry about the battle. You can have that bullshit ass battle. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm worried about the war. Okay? Okay. Um, be wise. Be wise like Mobb Deep was at 19 and 20 years old. Be wise. J. Cole was wise. He was very wise. Smart decision. You see what's happening to Petty Boots right now, aka little Caligula, aka Caligula Jr. You see what's happening to him right now. He done turned into the new Ja Rule. Because he didn't pick and choose his battles wisely. And he definitely didn't worry about the war. And then when he came to the war, he thought it was a game. Don't listen to Drake. Don't listen to Petty Boots. Right? Listen to J. Cole. Listen to me. And then listen to watch J. Cole because he listened to me. Okay. The next thing is another person that listened to me, Lizzo. I don't even know where she at. I'm concerned about her, by the way. Where is Lizzo? But she listened. She said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be me. Be you." Rest in peace, Authentic John Doe. We do have a tribute coming for you during this event, so y'all be looking out for that too. Because I wanna show him love. He was a cool gentleman. But be authentically you, be genuinely you, be the real you, be who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to eat, how you're supposed to dress, what you're supposed to look like. None of that. Because then you're going to be miserable thinking that you're making them happy, and you can never make anybody happy, honey. That is not your job. That is their job to make them happy. It is your job to make yourself happy. And then if you choose to, it's your job to add to their happiness and theirs to add to yours. But you can't worry about what everybody else got going on. You gotta worry about you. And even if you are a twin, you come in this world separately, one at a time. And when you leave this earth, you're going by yourself. Even if you and your twin die on the same day, you're still leaving by yourself. So be who you are. Don't worry about nobody else. That's all I'm saying. It'd be a lot. I don't let it out to the end like I said it all. Die, baby. I adore you.
Thank you. I adore you too. I always appreciate you having me here. Did you watch the video essay that I sent you?
No, I ain't gonna lie, because I started working on that shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I promise you, my intention is to always do the watch shit, but then I get tunnel vision and I need to do this. I need to start handling business because that date is gonna come sooner than you think.
Yeah, understood.
And I don't want to be behind nowhere in the game for something that I'm planning. You see what I'm saying? I'm in between making sure we got all our equipment because there's a couple more pieces that I gotta get, but I found a slick deal on some grade A equipment. So trying to find out all the pieces that I need to make this thing happen. Trying to get the promo together. That's what I'm trying to tell. I'm doing a lot by myself. DJ Rukazi got his part, and then his part really, we other than us connecting to make sure our sound and all that is good. But I gotta do all the other shit. So, you know what I mean? Right now, it's crunch time, and so. But I am matter of fact, I'm gonna watch it as soon as I finish this. Because I'm not fucking with this flyer until I get my other pieces. So
it's long, but it's very insightful. It's long, but very insightful. But
okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna get some snacks, and I'm gonna watch it right after this because I don't have nothing else to do tonight except for get ready for tomorrow. But that's not a thing. Okay, so it's not a thing because we just having a conversation tomorrow. We're not talking about these depraved human beings tomorrow.
Correct.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight. But I do adore you. I thank you so much for holding it down.
Well,
for Ambitiously Podcast, Ambitiously ENT. You hold it down for us, and we adore you over here.
Well, thank you, and I try to do my best. Look, I'm just the employee of the show.
Man, he is, and he been calling himself that since he started rocking the show. He been calling himself the employee of the show. We adore him. He's our but he got a plaque. I mean, you can't see it or nothing, but he got a plaque with his face on it. He on there like.
Well, I'm like, you threw me for a little with that one, but all right.
He posing. He got like the big picture, then he got a couple of small poses at the bottom, and it say employee of the show. Okay.
Okay. Every year. Well,
Yeah, every year we change it. So we just take the pictures from the previous year and we put it at the bottom, and then we put the new one at the top because you're the employee of the show. So whatever. But we adore you. I thank you as usual.
Thank you for having me as usual. Appreciate it.
And we got to get out of here, y'all. We done did too much already, showing our butts tonight. I'm glad you are safe. My prayers worked.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the prayers and everything. But yeah, we good. Just a little power outage, nothing too crazy, but made it through.
Because when you said that, I was like, hurricane. Wait a minute. Okay. But all right. Anyway, so anyway, we got to get up out of here, y'all. We talk to y'all tomorrow night. Bye. All right, hip hop, hear me out. Bye. It's like, no, bye, y'all.